Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Cross-Street Classics. Back here at our 65 Mustang build. In our last video we talked about the carpeting. So since then we've done a lot more to the car. Got almost the whole front end on. I think I mentioned in the last video we had to put the front fenders on before we could put the kick panels in. And that pretty much just paved the way for the rest of the front clip. Put the hood on first. Got my gap across the cowl here. Put the fenders on to match the hood. And threw the valance, gravel shield, headlight buckets, and the front bumper onto the car. So we got the new windows in, got the new trim on. And this side here we got all new trim, all new chrome. Door handles, the cove moldings there, new vent windows. We got new quarter windows, new vent window trim. We rebuilt the vent windows, new mirrors, and on the inside, we did something a little different here. This car was a standard interior car, as you can see with the door panel over there. And talked to Kurt, the owner here, when we were doing the car, and I really like the look of the pony interior or the deluxe interior door panels. And being that this car is kind of a little bit of a custom, I thought it'd be nice to add this, and he agreed. So we took and we put the pony interior door panels on. And while I was doing that, we repainted the doors black because they were painted body color. Did the metal in black, and we pulled everything out. Sanded down, repainted, put new weather stripping on, and cleaned everything up and put it together. So, pretty happy with this look. It looks real nice. Gives a nice clean look. A little more pop than the standard door panels do. And the one thing we did keep the standard door handles on the inside. We're going to talk and see if he wants to do the pony ones or not. But I just put them on for now. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk around here and we're going to look at this door. And we're going to take this one apart. Basically, this is how the other side was. You can see the builders of this car originally had painted everything blue. And so we're gonna pull the door panel here, and I'll show you how to pull the windows out and a vent window, and show you the procedure I use for rebuilding the vent window with the new frame. So let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off our door handles, window crank, and the armrest. So this is going to be, these are both supposed to be on here with Allen head screws, but just the window crank is somewhere along the line. The door handle was replaced with a Phillips. So one thing I want to mention too, with changing these over to pony interior, this door handle has to be changed. The shaft sticks out further on the pony interior because it's a little thicker material. So this has to be changed too. No big deal, but just something to mention. Wow. Here's a couple nice screws there. Then we're going to just pull the panel loose. We're not using this, so we're not going to be too crazy about it. I have a trim tool remover, but we're not saving these, so if they get broke coming off, not that big of a deal. We got to pull some of these out here. So I mentioned about the door latch handle. So this is what we need to change here. These 3 screws will come out, and the rod that goes back to the door latch, we'll take that out and put a new one in here when we get it. So, but we're gonna get this out, and then we're gonna get the windows out next. All right, to get the window out, we're gonna take this piece of weather stripping off here. I'm gonna take this bolt out, or take this cover off, loosen this stuff up. There's a set screw in here that holds the stop up to keep the window from coming up. So we're gonna take it loose. So you can see this bolt here, and this Allen bolt up on top is what holds that stop. And so we're gonna take them bolts out, reach up in here with the one, put the window up, reach up in and grab that stop and pull it out. So we got the rear stop out, and there's supposed to be a front stop in here too. This was missing on the other side. It's missing on this side too. So you would take the bolt out of that stop, pull it out at your front stop. So that's it for the window part. So now what we're gonna do now, we're gonna loosen up 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. And we're going to get the vent window frame loose, and it's going to help us in getting the window, the main window out. And I want to point out that these bolts weren't put in correctly. The other side was the same way, so we're going to have to fix that when we put them back together. And there's not even a bolt in the bottom here, so we'll pull this window out, put it on the bench. Oh, we'll roll back down, and we're going to pull these little keepers off the roller. There's one here, one here. Pull the keepers off, pull the mechanism out. I'll get the window loose from the winder mechanism. Okay, now that that's loose, we're going to pull up, and the window should come right out. Push it forward. All right, so something I forgot to do is I forgot to take these rollers out. You just want to push them to the ends of the tracks; they'll come right out. I did forget to do that. I wasn't paying attention. And then two, I want to point out that we're trying to keep this as least expensive as possible. So I tried to save the window felts here. So that little catch on the window, it's kind of wide back here, so you just got to kind of, you know, finagle it out of there. Make sure it doesn't get caught, and pull this up and rip it. And normally you would just pull these out of here and replace them if you were doing this, you know, like a total restoration. But that's what we did with this one. Just try to keep it as simple as possible, save as much as we can. All right, so we have that out now, and the vent window's out. So this is apart. So this vent window should just lift right out of here. It means that nothing's holding it. All right, so we have it all apart, and what I want to do now, I want to work on, I'm going to get this sanded, mask off this weather stripping, get everything apart, get this out of here, the door lock switch, door lock knob, and I'm going to clean up all the old silicone and glue so I can mask this off and get this painted and watch it dry, and we'll work on the vent window. All right, guys, so we got the door painted black here on the inside. So that's all done. Got the new door handle installed too here while we were messing with that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on the vent window frame. We're going to take it apart and replace the pot metal. So we're going to show you how to do that next. So let's head over to the workbench. All right, guys, so our next step here, we're going to get this vent window out. These things are really packaged nice. This is a real nice piece. Pretty good quality. The other side fit real good. So what we're going to do, we got to rivet this piece of trim on. There's this little seal here that goes in the very top. So we're going to have Blake be our rivet guy. Use this extension here to back the rivet up.
There's a hammer.
Blake's going to grab a hammer. Oh. And what we're going to do, we're going to just put this rivet right through here. And you can see it comes right through there. Be the holder guy. He's going to grab the rivet tool. This rivet tool, they include it with the this Scott Drake kit. They even give you a couple extra rivets in case you screw them up. That's always nice. So I'm going to put the head of the rivet on my tool here, and then Blake is going to drive the rivet. Mushroom the end of it. Oop. And we drop the rivet out. That was my fault. Grab that rivet, Blake. This is reposition this side right before. Rivet. That's what the frog said, right? Frog says rivet. Rivet, rivet.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our rivet back in here, and it fell back out again. Put it in there now. Put the rivet back on here. So we're on the good, we don't want to scratch the chrome up. Alright, go ahead. Couple good whacks. Hang on. Crack. A little bit more. Hang on. One more time. Okay. You can see it looks real nice. piece is nice and tight. You can see the mushroom on the head there, pretty good. So that's done for this. The next thing we're going to do, Blake's going to put his tools away. We're going to take the division bar and we're going to polish this real quick on the buffing wheel. Make it look nice again. So let's go ahead and I'll buff this out and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got this piece all polished up. We're going to put it on here now. And this piece is fastened on top with a screw. And then a couple rivets on the bottom. So we're going to put the screw back in, hold it in place. Blake's going to come over here and hold this for me. My vent window holder assistant guy. So we're going to put this screw in here on the top. Okay. With my fat fingers. Actually, I think I used a magnetic screwdriver to do the other one. Hang on. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to get a magnetic screwdriver to hold this screw in place. I'm having one heck of a time here. We'll get the chopsticks out. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to put the screw on our screwdriver. We're going to put the screw in the hole. And we're going to have issues with it. Okay. Now, of course, the holes don't line up right here, but we're going to ream them out a little bit to make the holes work, and we're going to put our rivets in. All right, guys. So one thing I forgot to mention, and I forgot to record, was putting this weather stripping back in before this goes on. Makes it a lot easier. But I was able to put it in after I had this attached. You're just going to make sure that this piece here is tucked underneath this, and then up here same way. I got to fix this a little bit better, but okay. Anyway, so we got the rubber in, and we're going to put the vent window in. I got the vent window polished up, cleaned up here, so we're going to put it in. Put us down through here like this. A little bit of down pressure. We're going to get the top pivot where it needs to go. And that's done. And then we're going to latch our latch back here to hold it in place till we get the bottom nut on. And that'll be it for that. Alright, so we have our vent window installed in the vent window frame. Everything fits real good. So our next step here is to put our division bar on. And this just snaps in place. We got our division strip in, we got our felt installed, basically just snaps in place. So we're going to take it now and we're going to put this in the car and get it somewhat installed, but then we got to put our glass in here too before we get this situated too much. So let's take it over and get it in the door. All right, guys, so we got our window all in here. Took a little longer to get adjusted than the other side did, but we got it all nice and adjusted here with what we have. Pretty consistent gaps across there. Door closes real nice. So pretty happy with how it turned out. Lots of fingerprints on the stuff. But yeah, it looks good. So we're pretty happy. So next thing we're going to do with this is we're going to get the door panel installed. But the first thing I got to do, I got to change out this inside door handle. The pony interiors have a little longer stud that sticks out, so I got to change that out. And we'll get the door panel together. So we have this door panel all installed. This one a little easier. I knew how to align the clips. I used the longer clips in this. I mean longer. I mean the deeper throat. These are the ones. These are the ones they give you. AMK gives you here. The ones I got are a little bit longer for these panels. So worked better. Got the cup in. That's all installed. Got the door handles on. Window crank. Weather stripping's all done. So this door's done. It closes real nice. Do a nice slam. Closes nice. Even pops out a little bit there when you put the when you release the handle. So that's going to conclude this video, guys. Hopefully next video we'll have this thing a little cleaner. It's kind of dusty and dirty from just sitting in the garage here. Got a few more odds and ends to do. Next project's going to be the seats. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.